Audio. Why? Okay, hold on. Hi, Whitney. Let me change my text setup. This is really loud. How are you? I haven't had a chance to see if you've sent me an update. Hi, AJ. How are you? Okay, I'm going to switch text setups for a second. Okay, all right, here we are. We're back. Hi, Keegan. So, Whitney, I didn't get to see. Did you send me? Just tell me if you sent me another. Volume is back again. Sorry, guys. I accidentally shut off the thing that gives me volume that time. I was trying to close a pop-up window that comes on top of it, but I did not mean to shut down the whole program. All right, I'm going to open Twitch. Actually, I'm going to go on and see. Okay, so there's no update from you. Okay, so I'm going to assume, Whitney, that everything is about where it was last you updated me. Is that fair to assume that? I don't want to proceed in a, like, I really want to kind of have a general sense of how people are before I just kind of adopt a vibe, if you will, you know? Like, it's important to me to be sensitive to what? Okay. Okay. Yes. It was partly for you, Whitney, I confess. But just tell me this, are things significantly worse than last time? Are they pretty much similar to last time? Like just relative to last time. Worse, similar, I doubt way better, but that would technically also be an option. Just tell me that, if you would. Because it's important to me. I'm assuming things are, change the subject. Oh, my friend, okay. I'm going to assume, because you seem like you're in a pretty good mood, that things are the same or better. Because I don't think you would be on here if things were way worse. You wouldn't be as cheery as you are. So that's what I'm assuming because I don't have any other choice. Okay, proceeding on. So I'm thinking I got on late. Sorry about that. It's because we are busy, very, very busy with last minute plans. This is all torqued here for Keegan's birthday party thing that we have been working on so intensively. This morning, probably something ideally we would have done before, we made a graph paper version of the room with cutouts of the 7 tables that we have to somehow find room for in this place. Something is weird with the lighting. I don't know if that's any better. No, I'm not sure it is. Itchy nose. And making a big list. Okay, good. Okay. That's right. I figured if you're here, how bad could it be? And you're obviously in an okay mood, so. How am I? Excited, working on this thing. Did not get enough sleep last night. Kind of bullet pointing. My youngest son got triggered by a YouTube video full of descriptors of people ranting about something that relates to like how we have had our family life. And so it was very triggering for him and then very triggering for me. And I was like up, like kind of thinking it through. We had a great discussion this morning, but I was like, oh gosh, here we go. I'm not going to get good sleep. So I think I was up for like 2 hours after I went to bed. Excuse me. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He was actually doing better than I was, but he's pretty sensitive to like what other people think. And so, you know, we mutually agreed that social media platform discussions are not the most even-handed way to process something. Hey, Daniel. Often there's not fully accurate information. Well, I was just going through a bullet point list of that, Daniel. The main thing is we're getting ready for Keegan's big party and video music shoot and music album debut tomorrow. And it's been quite a bit of an unimaginable amount of work. But it's been fun. All right, so how are you doing, Daniel? So let's move along. When it comes to that social media thing I was talking about, I wouldn't mind singing When I Gotta Let Go. When it comes to the party, I think I wouldn't mind singing Starting with Awareness, because I could use a calming song. I've also thought about my boys. I think I would like to do that in honor of Keegan's birthday. Did we ever sing? We sung Happy Birthday to Keegan. His actual birthday was quite a ways back. You hide away on your birthday. Why, Whitney? You always knew might be nice. I'm so done. I don't know. When in doubt, wait. Persist. I also did some political. I did some phone banking yesterday. Yay, for our local mayoral candidate. That was really awesome. Could do a reason why, not really in the mood, but it's been a while since we've done that one. So also interested in any input from you guys. Yes. All right. So I think I would like to begin with Starting with Awareness, a nice calming song. Whitney, you in particular, let us know if there'd be something helpful with what you've been dealing with. Anybody else? Daniel, do we get to hear how you're doing? I'm so glad to have you on. All right, let's see, Starting with Awareness. Nice, calming song. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo, doopy-doo. We're not going to know what to do with ourselves once this party's over, Keegan. I've been putting down an hour or two a day. Where is my fingernail clippers? Okay, you're doing fine. You don't need a particular specific song. Okay. Redwood Rising. Okay. Yeah, we can try that. At the moment, my computer is telling me that it is at the right pitch. That I practiced TLC, my song TLC again. It's gonna be a lot of work. It's really a hard song to perform with the software that I have right now. It's hard to switch tracks. Ideally, I would get the paid version of this software to have a better interface. That's big buttons, you know. You're doing fine. Okay. You been on any adventures that we need to know about? Let's turn up the guitar. And calm. Enter into calm. I'm starting with got something in my eye. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is. Oops, I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to let that go. I don't know who that is. Starting with awareness of all that really is right now. Starting with acceptance that whatever is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you, not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness, of all it really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the unwe. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and it may be help us get out of our ruts. Empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the unwe. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when she disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the unwe. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites a siege to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within, so healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me. Happy and ooh, I like having that nice slow play out strum at the end. That's finishes off on a calm note. Thanks, Whitney, for your nice, beautiful comment. And yellow heart. All right, let's do. How about when? Wait, don't worry. I'm going to put Redwood Rising. I should say, put it on the list. And I want to do my boys. Hey, Trevor, how are you? Having a good Friday? Have you recovered fully from your trip? Back to regular old life. That's always a bit. Regular old life is often a bit of a dopamine drop, dopamine deprivation moment, because it's all exciting to do something different. Hope work has been okay this week and getting back into the grind, getting back to it. Actually, you know what? Let's do my boys. So Keegan's big party, album debut, music video shoot is tomorrow. Wow, tomorrow night. And so Keegan and I have been doing so much prep work, huh, Keeks? He's still on there. Actually, probably you're multitasking right now. But this goes out to Keegan. Yep. Cute song alert. Aw, that's nice. That's nice. Whitney. All right. Thanks again so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. It means so much. All right, I'm going to click on the text setup. Change. You are multitasking as well. All right. Here we go. Actually, I could turn the... interesting. When Elliot smiles, his light fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like a star for us all. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. My Keegan has questions like raindrops on leaves, true, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through. Dr. Seuss stories and his little brother too. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. They sit, heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. So we have a dog barking. Keith, can you check and see what is happening? What is happening? Is he barking at the front door or the back door? Is it okay? Is everything going to be all right? George. By George, I think you've got it. He's protecting us. It's his number one priority aside from ball chasing. All right. Let's see. Yes, that's a very beloved song about my very beloved guys. All right. We can do Redwood Rising. Yes. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happens there either. Perhaps explain to us, what is the general, like, is it just people meeting each other? Like, God, what is going on? I've got something like sticking out into my eye. I don't know what's happening. All right, let's do Redwood Rising. Yeah. Let's do it. All right. For those who do not know, this is about my childhood in living in a redwood forest and how the redwoods helped me. But this hair sticking into my eye is not helping me at all. And I do not know why it is doing that or where it is coming from. All right. But that's beside the point. Okay. Here we go. Brother was 4 and I was 8 when our mom moved us up north. Oh, so far away from what we'd known before. The place was cold and damp. Our dad now, what is happening? All right, guys. It's kind of hard to play with the guitar on, but it's such a pain to take it off. Okay. My brother was 4 and I was 8 when our mom moved us up north. Oh, so far away from all we'd known before. The place was cold and damp. Our dad now far away. Friends and family left behind. Everything turned gray. Went out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. No neighbor kids, no sidewalks, no best friend next door. Felt like the middle of nowhere. I needed so much more. No one with cookies waiting at home. Daycare, a latchkey, off and alone. Dressed like a boy, I didn't fit in. I had a hard time finding friends. Went out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. We had a 10-acre redwood forest all to ourselves, so my brother and I played in the woods every chance we could. The woody house, green island, a tree house and more. So many imaginary worlds, so much to explore. Went out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. Oh man, it'll be alright. I forgot. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. Fast forward 45 years, I got a family of my own. We live in the suburbs now, I never feel alone. But I meditate daily in our backyard where redwood trees they grow. And we go hiking every chance we get, the forest still feeds my soul. When out of the fog a redwood rising, offering a hug, a new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. And one thing we should say when we talk about everything will be alright, I'm glad you put that up there, Whitney, is sometimes if you think about that cliche, your rational brain goes, well, that's not true. Sometimes things don't go the way we really want them to go, and our needs are very, very unmet. And so I think how I like to translate that is I'd like to think, as Keegan and I put it, because we were talking about this the other day, everything will either be all right or we will be able to accept it if it's not. And hence, we'll feel all right in the end. Everything will still be all right, but part of that will be because we accepted things that really weren't all right. So it's complicated. It's complicated. Really? Really? That's amazing, Whitney. I can't believe you guys put it the exact same way. That's bizarre. Yeah, because it's not really true that, I mean, what does all right even mean? Like going fine, like working out the way you would like it to work out. Hold on, let me hit. Stop, Mr. Metronome. Oh, God. Anyway, I think I've explained it well, or sufficiently, but yeah. All right, so just a little clarification, because you can't put all the complexities into a song usually. So I hope you like that, Daniel. Hope you were on for that. Yeah, you're welcome. That was a little rough, but it's gonna be all right. Or I can accept it if it's not, which makes it all right. Confusing. All right, so I just said all right again. So I would like to do when in doubt, wait. I could really use that message. When in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. I've got a lot competing for my attention right now, and it's very easy to get swept up in one thing or the other without, and then in fact, no worries would probably also not be the worst thing, but I just want to be thoughtful about what I dive into, and I think this song is pretty on point. Although I did lose sleep last night due to what arguably were worries. I would say that I was processing the information that I had received. But that's not the ideal time to do it as you're trying to fall asleep. But I was able to accept that it was what was going to in fact happen, which made it all right. All right enough. Right. I keep saying all right. Oh, excuse the yawn. Anybody have anything interesting planned for the weekend you want to share? Let's do When in Doubt White. When in Doubt White. And got to change the text setup with the click of a button. A button. Hello, here we go. Laundry, woo! Important. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me, when in doubt, don't is the best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see. Waiting to be sure was for sure the way for me. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your chance will be great. I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I'd best say no when I had any doubts. So I said, when in doubt, please just don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, the choice will be great. And when I take time to calm my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your chance will be great. Plus, spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots, it takes time. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your chance will be great. Well, for years now I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. So I still say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your chance will be great. Yeah, I say, when in doubt, please just don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your chance will be great. When you take your time, your chance will be great. I just realized that line, when you take your time, your choice will be great. But don't pretend you have endless time. That's the TikTok song. That's where it fits in. That's where the two songs intersect in time and space. Thanks for the bobbing heads. In all seriousness, you're hoping to try and get out for a woodland walk or something out in the fresh. Ooh, that sounds lovely, Whitney. And you're right there by the sea also. Do you guys have a forest there also? Right there? Or can you take a woodland walk close to home? That would be amazing if you could do both those things so close. What have you done today? You have just been at home, Daniel? That's not like you. You're usually on a train or a bus somewhere. Thanks, Trevor, for the hearts. Let me open my Twitch. I only have 15 minutes left. But let's see if I can pop that open quickly. Well, we have been working, preparing for Keegan's big party album debut video shoot. And today we made a model of the room out of graph paper. And we made models of the tables that we have to find room for. This is a pizza parlor party room. And you're not allowed to move out of that room any of the tables. You can move them around, but you can't move them out of the room. There are 42 chairs and 7 tables in a very small room. Yes, Trevor, I saw that too. And she was in Downton Abbey, if it's the person I'm thinking of. You'll be off pretty quick toward the end of the stream. Okay. I saw that too. I hope it's the person, well, I don't hope. I wonder if it's the same person I'm thinking. Oh, did you hear, Daniel? I was just saying what I've been doing today is we made a graph paper model of the room, the party room that Keegan's having his big party in. Okay, Professor McGonagall. Yeah, I think it's the same woman I'm thinking of. Such a comforting person for you growing up, really. She was just such a mainstay. And she kind of just seemed to just stay still in time in this particular look and role, at least in her later years. I don't remember her in any earlier years. So to me, she was just always this prototypical older woman with a certain look and certain appearance and presentation. I get that, Whitney. That makes sense. So you shed a tear, totally. Yes, it is cool, Daniel. It really helped us to go, we got a problem. So, but we want everybody in our family, we want their input prior to arriving. So everybody's free to fool around with the tables in the room, but we're going to decide on our plan before we get there. So when we get there, we can just execute because we only have a limited amount of time to prepare the room before people get there. So I feel like it's almost been like planning for a wedding. Seriously, even though it's not even that, it's nowhere near as many people as you would have at a wedding, but it's important to Keegan, and we want it to, it's fun. I don't know why it's fun. It's fun to plan. She seemed like a sweet lady. Yeah. Be interesting to know what she was like. I'm sure there'll be news pieces on her over the next couple days. You have no real family, Daniel? Wait a minute. And I don't know how much you want to talk about on here, but you have, do you mean like family, like your own kids, like wife and kids or something? Or do you mean, because you live with somebody, or is that, there's a woman who posts stuff about you on her feed and she tags you on Facebook, so it shows up on your Facebook feed. And that guy, your friend, whatever his name is. Why is it when something happens, it's always you three? Yes. Oh. So you mean like you don't have a wife and kids or a partner and kids? Wow. Or extended family from there. Like brother, sister. That's your friend. Wow. Yeah. I'm doing best for my boy, Whitney, yes. And it's exciting preparing for his future. Helping, because this feels to me like a potential first public performance type of event. Yeah, I'm so glad you have them, Daniel. We're having 2 conversations here at once, but I feel you that it sounds like you feel a little sad or a little stressed to like not have family beyond that. That sucks. She's like your mom. Yeah, she's your auntie. Yeah, I got that feeling. Yeah, like your mom and your auntie. Well, whoever that woman is, I don't know who she is, if she's just the mother of your friend. I kind of got that feeling maybe she was the mother of your friend. But she seems very maternal and sweet towards you guys. I don't know if she is your mom or your auntie or whatever, your friend's mom, but I'm glad you have that person because she seems like a real sweetheart in her posts. But I get that it's harder to not have more people. I wish our family was a little bigger, that we had more people, an extended family living closer. I only have one brother, and he lives now in Georgia. He lives across the U.S. Georgia, he splits time between Georgia and Puerto Rico, actually, very far away. That's your best friend. Aw, that's awesome. The guy is your best friend, and it's your guy's mom or something. What did we just do? We did when in doubt, wait. And it is now, 12:21. Okay. Yeah, families who cares for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, there are plenty of people who I know who have had to create, oftentimes members of the LGBT community in the past, you know, would be rejected by their family. And, you know, I have a family member who's a member of that community, an older family member, and her friends, a lot of them had to create their own families from scratch, you know, and they were just friend-based families, you know. What am I doing later on today? Well, we're finishing preparing more for the party, probably, even though I have other things to do. I've got a lot of other things that I would like to be working on also, but part of me just wants to do nothing but the party stuff because it's kind of fun. But ideally, I would do some other yuckier things as well, some tax things and stuff like that. And for you, the day is basically at an end. When's your next train trip planned, Daniel? And let me just see also, do we want to try to do any more songs? You know what, let's do Persist. Let's do Persist. That seems like getting the vibe from everybody's state, including my own. I think that might be a good song to like finish us off. Persist with the things that are hard, like what you're going through, Whitney, you know, and also, you know, Daniel, maybe, I don't know if you're struggling with these thoughts right now or if it's just commentary they're making, but just, there's also a lot of political stuff going on in our country. This song was originally written to keep myself going on the political journey, but I've got a lot of other things too, and I just want us to all be able to hang in there, persist. That is what I want for us all. So let's do that as our last song. Last song alert. By the way, next Wednesday will be my early day because it'll be my class that starts at noon. That'll be on Sunday. Oh, you're going on another journey Sunday? Woohoo! Going to Sudbury. I'm trying to remember where that is. Sisters and brothers. Well, I know it's been hard. I know you are weary. Maybe even scarred. But just look what we've done. Letting love lead the way. We've made all of the difference. So we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act. We will resist. We will persist. Every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When we stand for love and empathy for all, you know, we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, we are up on the ride, yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist, every day exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us, every single one does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way. Big or small, but we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist, every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yes. Let me read your lovely messages, Whitney, better. Even when things are smooth sailing, we still must persist. Yes. Keep on going, Keegan. You're almost there. Keep persisting. On persisting, my friends. Yes, Keeks, did you hear? I think I have a feeling Keegan is multitasking still. You got a little message, Keegan. Keep on hanging in there, everybody. Persist with what matters to you. Persist with the yucky stuff. You just got to get done a little bit. Try to make it as small and efficient as possible, but especially persist with the things that really matter to you. Just wishing stamina for us all. Sometimes it's really rough. So, it's not rough with you guys, though. You guys make my day. It's easy peasy and so awesome. I'm going to put up my little blurb here. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube with this username right here, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music except one song written for me, most of it modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping, bluesy songs, and a piano arrangement as well. Yeah. Love when you can join live because we chat. All the chat from all the platforms merges into this spot here. You can see what one another is saying, and that is awesome as well. All right, everybody. So good to be with you. Daniel, Whitney, Trevor, Keegan, others live and replay. I appreciate you so much. As always, you're just the best. So I hope to be on Wish Us Luck this weekend. Bye and hugs, Whitney. Hang in there, my friend. It's tough. It's tough. I want to say more, but I don't want to get into details. Maybe Willow in the Wind would have been a good one. Maybe we can do that next week. Let's make an eye toward doing that next week. I'm going to mark that down. I think that'd be a good one for your situation. All right, everybody. Bye, Trevor. You have a good weekend as well, I hope. And we are going to have quite a weekend, and hopefully not. We're going to have 4 people spending the night, at least spending the night at our house after this party, because it's going to be ending so late. They don't want to drive home. Oh, so that's another thing we have to prepare for. Guests, which we haven't had house guests for a year or more. 2 years? No, that's not right. We had one person over like a month ago. Anyway, bye everybody. TLC to you all. Don't forget, give yourselves lots of tender loving care as well. Self-empathy, bio breaks, taking care of your biological needs and your mental health needs as much as you can. Love to you all. Until next time. Bye.